Welcome everyone. We're glad you could be here while we discuss subscription newspaper databases that are accessible while on the campus of BYU. Patrons at the BYU Family History Library have access to the powerful tools available in the academic portion of the Harold B. Lee Library. One of the benefits is the access to subscription newspaper databases such as Gale Primary Sources, Accessible Archives, and ProQuest, and more. The BYU Family History Library is filled with amazing resources for family history research. As we slide down the page, we find a section dedicated to newspapers. Although many of these links are freely accessible anywhere, subscription-based databases are marked with BYU Access after their name. Sometimes these academic databases can be tricky to navigate. The BYU Family History Library has multiple links to the same website on the newspaper page. Each link takes you to a specific newspaper or newspaper collection on that particular website. The pages may appear identical at first, but they are unique in their focus. The BYU Family History Library has access to several large collections on the Gale Primary Source website. Many of these resources are from England and a couple from the United States. Gale Primary Source strives to partner with librarians and educators around the world to help students and researchers examine literary, political, and social culture of the last 500 years. The different British collections contain everything from religious newspapers, labor union movement papers, to gossipy smaller town newspapers. We can use a basic search, an advanced search, or learn more about what is in a particular collection. The Learn More feature will give us a list of the newspapers that are contained within the collection, where the originals are held, and helpful information about the context of the collection. The Advanced Search feature can help us better target our search. Search results will let us see a preview of the text, and we can also filter the results. When we filter by title, we can narrow our search to one or more publications at a time. Sometimes it's helpful to narrow our search to a geographic location, and sometimes a broad search can surprise you, like this list of California births, marriages, and deaths in the New York Herald from 1859. Accessible Archives is committed to providing access to diverse primary source materials reflecting a broad view across American history and culture. The search pages for Accessible Archives can look a bit sparse, but diving into their collection is well worth your time. Like this issue of the Christian Recorder published in Philadelphia in 1878. ProQuest is known for its information services for libraries, providing access to dissertations, newspapers, periodicals, and other archival materials. It's easiest to start with a basic search on ProQuest. You can use quotation marks and other Boolean search terms as well. We can use the filters on the left side of the page to further narrow down our search. We can see just the article or the full page if we'd like. A real hidden gem is REDIC's World Newspaper Archive. The World Newspaper Archive focuses on international papers, particularly from South America, Africa, and Eastern Europe. This is a fairly new venture, and most of the papers available are on a national or state level, and not the small town gossipy newspapers. However, the collection is impressive with newspapers in many different languages, including one paper in both English and Tongan, published on the east coast of Africa. The bulk of the collection is from the mid-1800s to early 1900s. However, there are a few older and a few newer titles. The search engine is adequate, and they make it really easy to see exactly which issues of which titles that they have. We hope you enjoy your time here at the BYU Family History Library and take advantage of these subscription newspaper websites that can only be accessed here on campus. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.